Good evening, everyone. Boy, first, I'd like to ask you to give another round of applause for Amy Tuttle because she does a fantastic, dedicated job. And it truly is important to recognize people of our community who devote themselves endlessly and selflessly to helping our community come together and bringing us projects like this incredible celebration tonight here at the church. And to understand the power of music. I travel around the world to over 60 countries performing. I'm a musician. And I play the drums. And what's amazing about it, when you're playing drums, you're in the back of the stage. When you're in the back of the stage, you get to see the entire crew. The musicians that are back here now, especially this drummer, he sees the entire picture. He sees the band and he sees the audience. So I've had that view all of my life for close to 60 years of performing around the world to over 60 countries. In 2019, I traveled around this earth 9 times, performing and celebrating the power of music. Now, you gotta understand what the power of music is. Music creates a feeling that reaches you in the depth of your soul, that allows you to create a memory forever, as it will tonight. I'm currently in a 2.0 upgrade with my health, so that's why my hat says 2.0. And with this, music totally saved my life. Totally. By me traveling and playing drums and being in the physical condition that I was in, it helped me to achieve life. My surgeon said that. She said, you know, music and drumming saved your life. So understand what the power of music is. Each of you has a certain love for a certain style of music. It doesn't matter what kind of music. It doesn't matter whether it's classical or, you know, chants that are happening in the hills of Tibet. If it reaches you, it has succeeded to grab a part of who you are and raise your spirit to a much higher level. This is what's going to happen tonight. You see, we celebrate Andy's 60th, his 60th birthday. Of all the years that he's been performing, over 40 years, he writes incredibly well. And I had heard of Andy when I moved to this village with my wife over 20 years ago. He was one of the first names that we heard about. Andy Fortier, you gotta hear his music. Tom, you're a musician, you're gonna relate to him. And we went on a similar path. I'm 10 years his senior, soon to be 10 years his senior. What's amazing about music, the musician becomes the tool. The tool. Now, you know, in my home, we have this nice crown molding that's up, and I'd get my hammer and I'd put this crown molding up, and I'd make it look beautiful. And I had my hammer, and my hammer helped me out to create this look, this feeling. But when people come into my home, they don't walk around the house and say, boy, you must have a beautiful hammer. No one compliments the tool. What they do is they compliment the feeling that they get when they're in the home. So these musicians are just tools to deliver a feeling to you, for you to take this memory and cherish this for the rest of your life. However long that might be, or in some cases, however short that might be. It is up to you to understand that what you're taking in is a feeling and an expression and the depth of the gift of what music is. And when you have someone as talented as Andy and his incredible family, writing music and coming up with songs, this is what community is about. That we are here together in our little community. I have lectured in areas I was in China, in Beijing, to 5,000 people performing and lecturing. And it was just an amazing experience to experience the energy of those people coming out of it. I ask for that same energy from you, because when you applaud and when you acknowledge a song, you literally lift the musician for them to raise the levels of their skills and their tool to then give you more, to then deliver to you even more. You have the control and the power. So I ask you to use that wisely. When you feel something, Pay attention to the words, pay attention to the feel, pay attention to each musician performing, because they're putting together the pieces of a puzzle to create one sound, to reach the feeling in the depth of who you are. This is the power of music. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Can you feel the love? Can you feel the fact that we're on this journey together? And what you're about to experience in your life is a memory that you're going to cherish for the rest of your life. So would you please welcome the great Andy Fortier.